Hi, Minerva. Hi, Goth. Hi, Artie. Minerva's in call with me, but I disabled the reactive PNGs because it's Trans Day of Invisibility now. I missed my window to take this seriously.
Uh,
Hi, Mimi. Happy Trans Day of Invisibility. Well, what do you think, Minerva?
which joke do I want to make here? Which one?
You've got options, I suppose.
I could do an Invisible Woman reference. For those who don't get it, it's Fantastic Four Invisible Woman,
Hmm.
aka Sue the Storm.
Yeah. The token female in the Fantastic Four.
Yep. I could make a reference to War of the Worlds.
Okay, Artie, here's the thing. March 31st is Trans Day of Visibility. So once it's over, we all go invisible again.
Yep.
Hi, Salop. You could say we are now transparent. Yeah. Absolutely transparent. Hmm. Gosh. Yeah, I was hanging out on Lily's couch while she was doing a stream talking about how being trans has affected her, and it was a lot. So now I am going to do my own stream about how being trans has affected me, and it will also be a lot, but it's gonna be like in a way different kind of lot, if that makes sense. I believe I made myself clear. Mimi, this is why people tell you you're cute. We love a girl with a sense of humor. Um, OMG, is that the Kitchana live on Twitch? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because I'm invisible, but like, I hope my outfit and my accessories like make it clear who I am. Yes, I did. I messaged Panda like, hey, I need a PNG of me being invisible. And he got back to me like before Lily's stream ended, so I'm like, hell yeah. Uh, Panda's a good mod. We appreciate Panda. He does a lot for me. So yeah, looks like we got a bunch of people here already. I suppose I can sort of start with my whole story of being trans. Okay. Oh, where do I even begin though? Uh, okay, I guess I begin with the moo. 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 Moo moo. Moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo. Moo moo. I love Moo Lily.
Also, I'm here. Hi,
Um,
Lily.
Minerva loves you too.
I love my flower sister.
Yeah. Funnerve is also invisible. Ah,
I'm invisible because I live in the basement of wherever Gitanu or the cow mommy lives. No, I'm kidding.
yeah. Yeah, we got a nice little coffin for you down there. Hello, Yami Sabishi. Okay, now where was I? I was figuring out where to start telling my story. I suppose it all really started at puberty. There might have been some hints from when I was younger, but nothing worth bringing up because it's mostly embarrassing stuff, like being in the fucking grocery store play place. No, it was a furniture store play place, and like trying to put dresses on the Ken dolls, but we don't talk about that much. There's nothing much to say about that. Anyway, anyway, yeah, I was one of those trans who didn't really start to notice until puberty. Probably because it's a mix of me being autistic and actually enjoying the quote unquote boy toys that my parents got for me. Which I know boy toy can mean completely something else, but in the context of like being a little kid, it just means toys that are marketed towards boys. Like, what can I say? Bionicles are a fucking good toy. Who the fuck doesn't love Bionicles? If you've never played with Bionicles, I'm so sorry. You're so deprived. Uh,
I did.
you did. Good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you, Flanerva. Although, even on that, like, my favorite Bionicle to play with was the blue one, and she was the girl one, the token female Bionicle. maybe, maybe this does go back further than I thought. Gosh,
It. I will add on to this. As someone who's also trans and again invisible, um, once you have that moment of trigger, and as you explore that moment, because this happened to me as well, you will realize how far back you go in terms of realizing what your interests were even back as a kid. Sometimes that you just wanted to hide.
Yeah,
Because that happened to me.
yeah. Gosh. But like even before, like when I was in the very like weird prepubescent to early puberty stages, like I don't know, one of my things that I would spend my time thinking about was like I guess putting men into like women's clothes as like, but I don't know if that was like a trans thing or just like a femdom humiliation thing. It could have been either, honestly. Oh my gosh. It was just I don't know. I don't remember it well enough to unpack that. Fair. Paladin, thanks so much for the headpads. Okay, but so when it really started to start was when I was getting into the swing of puberty and I was learning about like sex and stuff and starting to think about that for real. And I was like, you know what? I don't like imagining myself in sexual things. So maybe I'm asexual. But then okay, so what happened is school was very stressful for me. And I might have coped with that in some not so healthy ways. And when a doctor heard about it, he decided that it wasn't okay for me to be in school. So I got yoinked out of school. And that's when I landed on, you know, uh, I landed on the Homestuck RP forums. Because what the fuck else am I gonna do with my time if I'm not going to school? My friends at high school already got me into Homestuck. Uh, and I started feeling like I enjoyed playing the female characters more. But my friends also, I did a lot of weird things that we went along with. We had a lot of little fads, and one of them was like making up personas for different parts of our personalities, which are, sort of like alters, but not really. But I actually do have alters now, so, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I wrote some stuff about that and like I wrote I don't know. I don't feel like explaining it all. It's not that complicated, but the short of it is that like my favorite side of my personality was my feminine side, and I wrote about that in my little notebook that I wrote a bunch of random crap in. And then I was also, getting really into roleplay, finding out that I'm more comfortable presenting as a woman in online spaces, and I got more and more into the idea of being a woman and like having sex as a woman instead of as a man. Which, that's how I really came out of my eggshell as a trans lesbian. Huh. And I've always just been really comfortable with that on online spaces ever since coming out with that. Uh, and then my parents found out I was trans. I did not like come out to them. It actually happened against my will, with my mom going through the little notebook I wrote stuff in, like without me knowing. Because it was the same notebook I wrote in my poetry for the writers club I was in school. And I wrote a ton of random crap in there, and she just went through it and happened to find the piece about how I was like most comfortable with the feminine side of my personality, and she and my father sat me down one day to talk about it, and they're like, they basically were like, they're like, Kitiano, you're trans. They they came out to me for me, I guess. I don't know. It's like the dad you're gay meme with Jolene and Jotaro from fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's the best thing I can compare it to, except I was actually like, yeah, I am. That is sort of sweet, yeah. I On one hand, it is kind of not great that she went through my stuff like that, but it did save a lot of hassle in the long run. So that's when I've been in therapy off and on for a good while. I got diagnosed with depression at an early age, but my mom thinks that it was actually autism syndrome symptoms being misdiagnosed as depression because it happened during a time when like people were really reluctant to diagnose autism for some reason, and I don't really understand it. But that's what she said about it anyway.
Is there if I step in for a second on that?
Yeah.
That's the thing with the problem with diagnosing autism is that many symptoms also um, are very similar to stuff that you find with ADHD as well, and same with depression. That's why that whole spectrum, along with ADHD, is very hard to diagnose accurately, and
Yeah.
why a lot of misdiagnoses can happen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's very, very difficult. And
Yeah.
it also applies to, I think, bipolar as well can have similarities. Um, OCD I know has similarities too. It's just that whole when you get into that spectrum, it can be a whole mess.
Well, if I didn't have depression before, I definitely have it now. It's funny, I think like trying to treat depression that wasn't there with antidepressants actually sort of caused depression to exist.
Yeah, it can. That's why you got to be careful with it.
Yeah, it gave me depression. They put pills in my body that gave me depression. But we're not talking about the depression, though it is
Yep.
kind of relevant. God, especially during my angsty teenage years. Oh gosh, I guess I'll have to get into that too since it's relevant to the trans stuff.
Your rebel years. I
Uh,
mean, I'm sorry. You're a teenager. It's natural to be a rebel when you're a teen.
oh my gosh. Whatever. High tension. Working here
Am
while
I
busy. Okay.
wrong?
This is still a rather big thing, at least here, especially a lot of older people seeing autism as something shameful, so child is just a bit hyper and will calm down and grow up. No need for some weird meds. Aw. Yeah. Gosh, I could go off on a whole nother tangent about autism, but we'll save that for another time. So it is kinda relevant to how and why it took me so long to figure out I was trans. But we already got past that part. We're at the what part are we at? I forget where we left off. Um, uh, it's diagnosis, depression. No, it's before that. My memory sucks. I also have a really bad memory as a result of coping with high school by just trying to forget everything stressful as quickly as possible. Ah, high school really fucked me up. It's amazing that I even completed it. And yeah. Yeah, so I was in therapy, and I started seeing a therapist who dealt with trans people. And she was really nice, and I got to see her for a while. And she, like, wrote the letters I needed to get HRT. Gosh, how long ago did I even start HRT? I started when I was like 19 or 20. God, that was years ago. That was so long ago. But yeah, the
So it has
actual,
been what, 6 years?
I don't even know exactly how long, but like roughly 6 years, five, six, maybe seven. I don't remember exactly when.
Yeah, I was thinking 5 or 6, depending on what you told me back before
Yeah,
your age.
I don't think it was seven, but it was definitely at least five.
Yeah, it's definitely at least 5.
Okay, so yeah.
I just want to put that into context for those who don't know.
Fortunately, I've had supportive parents. My mom would always make sure I'd get to my appointments, except when we both forgot, which I always forgot. And yeah, she was overall very supportive. She helped me buy bras and panties and stuff.
Oh,
Huh. The bras don't fit very well, but they're all I have. I should get new ones. But
I mean, when you have tits as big as a cow, your cow avatar, it's kind of hard to find bras that fit it.
yeah,
Just like, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, when you got a body like my VTuber model, underwear's just too much of a hassle.
Yep. How are you gonna find an underwear that fits an 8-foot cow?
Yeah. the bra sizes are just impossible to find, and the panties, even if you can find the sizes, like they get caught on my leg fur when I'm trying to pull them on, and it's just really uncomfortable. So yeah,
Just gotta let it all out.
it's pretty much.
Gotta hang it all out.
It doesn't hang out, but what? Why doesn't it hang
You
out?
know
You
what I
might
mean.
wonder. Some things are better left unsaid.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Moving on.
so yeah, my parents were actually really supportive, which is a stark contrast to what Lily was saying on her stream. Hydrate? Okay, I will hydrate. Hmm. So yeah, that's one of the reasons that, like, my experience is just so much different from hers. I, I suppose I might as well just get into that now. Like Lily's faced a lot of prejudice and hate from her family, and I have not. Like even my weird uncle, who's like anti-Semitic, flat earther, he thinks, and those things are connected. He thinks the Jews are responsible for the flat Earth conspiracy. And like my mom told him that I'm trans, and he was just like cool with that. Like what the fuck? There's the last kind of person you expect to be cool with that. Uh, but just quite the personality. Yeah, I tried to spend as little time in his presence as possible. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's a lot. He, like, this is totally unrelated, but he told me that the forbidden fruit was like a euphemism for Lucifer's dick, and that Adam and Eve had a threesome with Lucifer. Which honestly makes a surprising amount of sense.
When you say Lucifer, I think of the Lucifer, the furniture. Well, one of Beatrice's furniture is from Yumineko, and she's the represents pride. For some reason, I just when I think of Lucifer, I think of her.
Yeah, not the actual Lucifer, the original
No,
one from the fucking Bible of all
right.
things. You know what? That's fair. I think of when I think of Lucifer, I think of like Grand Blue Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
The Lucifer that shows up in there. What the heck did I just hear? Actually, never mind. Hi. Oh, hi, Kazak. Quite sure that would be an interesting cult to start. I mean, it's just another branch of Christianity. But anyway, getting derailed by my weird uncle, let's go back to some normal trans stuff. So yeah, I have struggled a lot with like mental health, especially when I was like in my late teens. Like that was the peak of my depression. I was on all kinds of drugs that didn't quite work. I was, I was kind of suicidal. I never made any attempts on taking my own life, but like the thoughts were definitely plaguing me. I was thinking a lot about how like hold on. Yeah, so I was thinking a lot of stuff like Oh, if I have to keep living with my body, then like what's even the point of living? I don't want to keep going on like this. And those were those were really hard times to get through. I mean, my coping mechanism was still just try to not think about it as much as possible and just forget about it as long as you can. And it sort of got me through. I spent a lot of time just watching anime and pushing it out of my head. Um, and another thing that weighed on me a lot was that I grew up being exposed to a lot of transphobic media. Like especially when I was smaller, I would come home after school and then put on Fox to wait for The Simpsons to come on because everyone loves The Simpsons. But a lot of that time would end up with me watching Two and a Half Men before The Simpsons started, and that show was so transphobic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you know, you know. It's bad. It's bad. Trans women are always portrayed as just, ooh, gross. Why would you ever want to sleep with one? And that did not help. That did not help at all. Children should not be watching shows with those kinds of messages in them, but uh, even The Simpsons wasn't completely immune. They had one or two transphobic jokes. I can remember one clearly off the top of my head. It wasn't good. Oh, The Simpsons is better now, but uh, people just, as a whole, that was a time when people really just didn't like trans people, and that uh, pretty much all of society was against us. And I had to grow up absorbing those messages through media, and that has uh, that's given me a lot of internalized transphobia that still persists to this day. Like on some level, I still it's getting hard to talk. I'm starting to cry.
I'm here, mommy. I'm here.
Thanks, sweetie.
You're welcome, mommy. I love you.
I love you too.
Mm.
But yeah, and this is really hard to say, but on some fundamental level, I still value cis women as being just more desirable and more important than trans women, and I am really trying to unlearn that toxic idea, but it got baked into me when I was really small, and it's just really stubborn and hard to get rid of. So yeah. For such a long time, that was always a huge drag on my self-esteem and my mental health. Because for so many years I grew up believing that people just weren't attracted to trans women, that nobody wanted us. Because, that's the messages that I was shown through the media. And it was really fucked up. It made things so much harder for me. So, mm, oh,
I was gonna point you out, Tiny, and because I can see you in the viewer list.
sorry for this blowing my nose sounds. Yeah, Tiny, you can borrow me. Absolutely.
I did that wrong. Shit.
Okay. I will go to my break screen while Tiny borrows me, so BRB. I'm back, everyone. Did it?
Oh, what just happened?
Did it freeze when I switched screens?
It might have. Shit.
That's actually kind of funny. Hmm.
I'm gonna try and see if I can.
Yeah, you might have to just do another shout out. Maybe it'll clear away that one.
It should go away, I
Are
think.
you proud of us, Cena?
Uh, it played a little bit.
Wow, the lag.
Are you watching
What
us
the
yet?
hell?
Oh my gosh.
So I assume this is what this isn't.
Totsugeki intensifies.
Are you proud of us, Cena?
Yeah, there's no way that's it's not
Are you
glitching.
watching
That has
us
to be
yet?
the clip.
It just glitched out a little bit. Okay, it's gone now.
Okay, good.
Okay, okay. Ah. So yeah, long story short, internalized transphobia has been like my biggest enemy. Uh, like, I can't just like move to a different state to get away from that. It's just always in me. But it'll it'll go away eventually. I just need to get myself into more positive headspaces about trans people, and being in the VTuber community has helped so much. Like, I have met so many great people that have lifted up my self-esteem so much. Like, when people tell me I'm cute, I believe them, and that helps me feel so much better about myself. Ah, the villain wife has arrived. Hi, Kuro. Welcome. I've just been talking about all the positive people who've helped me feel better about myself. And you're definitely one of them, Kuro. You definitely you're definitely a very uplifting person to have around for me. Cute, lovely, and adorable. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Kitty, okay,
Kuro,
I
I
have
love
been
Kuro.
talking about some really emotional stuff because being trans is hard.
Mhm. Oh wait, I'm a cat. I need to do that thing.
Oh my gosh, the Neko arc nod. Uh, uh,
Shout out to Carnival Phantasm.
yeah, Carnival Phantasm is the only real exposure I have to Tsukihime. Uh, Gosh, I'm really looking forward to the full release of Fate Grand Carnival. That's gonna be fun. I know, Kitty, and just like you offer to be there for me, I'm also there for you, love. Yeah, I appreciate that. Uh, like I said, my coping mechanism is to just try to not think about things and forget about them, so these aren't things that I confront very often about myself. So it always is kind of hard for me to just put anything at all just out there uh, to deal with. It's tough. But things are definitely headed in a good direction for me, and I'm so happy for that. Like I used to be so depressed and not wanting to live because I felt like I would never get to live the life of a woman that I wanted. I'd never get to really be who I really am, but now it feels like that possibility is already coming true. Like a little bit at a time, it's coming together. If anyone picks on you, girl will crush them for you. Well, that's the thing. I haven't really faced much transphobia from people. It's all been internalized transphobia that was ingrained in me when I was little by transphobic media, just stuff on TV. That was really not nice about trans people. And it taught me a lot of things that I'm still trying to unlearn. And uh and that's my main struggle. But I'm getting through it.
Hmm.
I I keep comparing myself to Lily's stream because I was like hanging out for her for a good chunk of that.
Yeah, you were. You were in the background on the couch,
Yeah.
being a nappy, sleepy mommy cow.
Yeah, I was sleeping. I was there for the whole stream because I was like hanging out with Lily while we were watching YouTube before she started streaming. Oh my gosh, I was really out of it. I said a lot of weird things. Oh my gosh.
Don't
The
worry, I'm sure none of them got clipped.
Well, they didn't get clipped because it was before stream started. So none of you will get to hear the context for me saying hedgehog cloaca. So yeah, hi Mario boys. Hi. So yeah. Yeah, Lily talked a lot about her experiences with her family and how that was a struggle and how her dad was so scary. And I'm scared of my dad too, but it's not for trans reasons. It's just like he used to spank me when I was little, and it doesn't sound like it would traumatize a kid, but it really does not take much to traumatize a kid.
It does not.
It does not. That's like the kind of trauma I don't feel like talking about because I feel like people with worse trauma will be like, "Well, that's not trauma. This is trauma," and then they'll just have so much worse stuff. But yeah,
I will say this though. The younger you are, the worse it is.
yeah. Okay, so this isn't related to trans stuff at all, but I'll just go out and say it since we're already on the subject. Like the moment that traumatized me was like I was like this little kid, like 5 or 6 years old. And then my dad was spanking me and I was crying and it was awful, but like the thing he said that really cemented that memory was like, I'll stop spanking you when you stop crying. And like, even as a little kid, I knew how fucked up that was.
Yeah.
That's like if you're getting murdered and the murderer says, I'll stop stabbing you when you stop bleeding. And like, that's who the fuck says that? Who the fuck uses that logic? No one who is okay uses that logic. So yeah, like my dad's a good man, but he's done some not so great things.
Mm-mm.
Like, I really don't have any other examples because for the most part he was pretty good to me, but like that one thing really did some damage. Uh, but yeah, he's also been supportive of me being trans. He tries to use my correct pronouns. Uh, and so does my mom, although they both mess up a lot, but they do their best, and that's more than a lot of parents do. They're trying, and you know what? I'm okay with them messing up as long as they're trying. Because with that kind of thing, the intent behind the words matters so much.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's what a lot of people misunderstand nowadays, especially on social media. I mean, yeah, if you're looking at anything like on Twitter, of course it's going to look bad without context. But you also got to remember that a lot of the times when they say stuff like that, is it truly a reflection of who they are, or are they just saying that to say it?
Yeah,
Like, I could say something that's totally makes sense about, for instance, like Kitano, like mommy, but she could take it in a way where she could be offended. Even though it's my intention to make a point, it's not to offend her.
yeah. You could like I could like make a post and you could like about like a fictional character I like and you'd be like, "Oh, I mean, you're such a useless lesbian," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I identify as a useless lesbian, but other people might see that as an insult." You know, the baby gays who aren't familiar with all the terms of
Right.
endearment.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Like that's the problem I have with when people try to apologize and I feel like they're trying to apologize and hold themselves accountable, but then you have people that are against that won't accept it regardless of how hard they try. It's really even more sad.
yeah. I did a tweet about this a while back, but like nobody has the right to demand an apology from someone they don't intend to forgive. Like it's all
They do
right
not.
if you're
No.
not gonna forgive someone, but you can't like be that and demand an apology from them. Which I
Correct.
feel
Yeah.
like is a thing that happens.
It honestly it happens a lot,
Yeah,
especially in the VTuber community,
yeah.
especially with the smaller indie VTubers. Yes,
Mhm. Yeah, I don't see a lot of VTuber drama.
that's a good thing, and
Yeah,
neither do I. But it's one of those things that at sometimes you can't avoid.
yeah,
But moving on from that,
yeah. What do I go on next? I mean, I think I've covered most of the major points. I mean, I suppose I could. I'm getting some surgery on May 11th, so I'm looking forward to that. I know Scylla got her vocal feminization surgery a little bit ago, less than
I,
24 hours ago.
the funny thing about that is I remember when Binti Yuki got her vocal feminine vocalization surgery, and I remember seeing her Twitter and the stories from Scylla and Taylor and Momo of her using text to speech and just messing with it and just annoying the crap out of them.
Yeah, that actually sounds kind of funny though.
Mama, mama, mama.
Uh, I have text to speech you can abuse for the low price of 1 bit. Um, but it's not like anyone's. Kozak might, but I don't know if Kozak's still here. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I've.
You were saying,
I was
moo.
saying. Moo. That was such a flaccid moo. Uh, it just went moo. Like, that's like moo with one O. How do you even do that?
Moo. Yeah, to relate to being trans, I had to when. For those who don't know, on Jeopardy recently, it was actually during Trans Awareness Week last year. Actually, I think was it last year?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was last year. In November last year, they had Trans Awareness Week, and towards the later end of that week, Amy Schneider, um, again trans, she went on a 40. She started to go on a 40-game win streak, and for like the first week, uh, my grandparents didn't know that she was trans.
Hmm.
And when I was looking online, I noticed that she was trans, but I didn't say anything until my aunt came up for Thanksgiving and of course watched Jeopardy, and she mentioned her being looking like as if she looked like male, and it's like, yeah, I already knew that she was trans.
You know what? Good for Amy Schneider. Good for her.
Um, and so at one point, I ended up having to explain my grandparents what being trans is like and how it feels, and it's like I described it to him. Basically, it's something that can trigger at any age,
Uh-huh.
and you have it. It's one of those things. It's like kind of like how do I describe? It's one of those things where it's like you go through life, you're experiencing different experiences, but it's one of those things that can initiate a natural spark for change.
Hmm.
Like, for instance, say you're going through your early 20s when you're probably one of the most selfish points in your life, by the way. Just
Yeah.
pointed that out.
Hmm.
Eventually, you'll get to a point where you realize all the mistakes, like all the jerk stuff that you've done, like the asshole stuff they've done at that age, at those ages. All it takes is one spark for you to realize, okay, I need to change myself a bit.
Yeah.
And I understand it's not the same comparison, but it's still that same spark, that same moment of realizing a change is going to happen.
Hmm.
And again, it requires a trigger. It's not something that you wake up and suddenly I'm going to be this. It has to be a trigger. Something will trigger it, like what happened to me and Lily.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't even remember if I had like a specific trigger. I think I feel like I slowly eased into it.
Yeah, it's something that you can slowly ease into if you're given the, because that's the thing. It's, I mean, I'll give you another example. Artsy,
Who?
Artsy VRC.
No.
Okay, so for those who don't know who Artsy VRC, she's probably the biggest trans VTuber,
Okay.
and there's actually a whole article on. Just had the
Hmm.
article up.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Zentrey is non-binary. So, I mean, she might be the biggest MTF trans, though. But yeah, that's beside the point.
Artsy, when Artsy started VTubing, she actually used a female avatar, And this was during her VR chat days too.
Hmm.
And the thing about that was they treated like she was a female, already a female
Hmm.
from the start.
That's nice.
And so she continued creating that as sort of that personality, and then eventually she became out as trans. So
hmm.
she slowly eased herself away to it. But when she first started, she was cis.
She didn't know she was trans yet, you mean?
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, it's. I mean, I already had that moment myself. That sort of change of realization. Wait, I am trans, and I'm slowly trying to ease into it and build confidence.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember any specific moment that cemented it in my mind. I just sort of, got into it through roleplay.
As a mod, I have permission to post links, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Here's the article. Shit, I think it works.
It works?
Yeah, that's the article where they explain artsies and how trans VTubing has been a safe space for trans.
Yeah, VTubing is so trans.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so trans. VTubing is almost as queer as like furry culture. And I say that in like the most respectful way. I respect furries. I
Meow.
I have furry friends. I
Meow.
no, I'm not into the furry characters. I just like anime girls with animal ears and like maybe some hooves. I'd fuck a centaur though. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, furries are for the most part some pretty cool people. Very queer, very chill, very generous with much they pay their artists. They keep the stores that sell programming socks in business. Yeah. Ah, what?
There was a few moments in my life where, when I look back on it, it's like it makes sense that I was trans because I remember. I'm not sure if anyone remembers this. IMVU back in the day.
I am vaguely aware of IMVU.
When I first, because I did an account on IMVU just to socialize for fun,
Mhm.
but at that point I was always more like playing as the male character,
Yeah.
and I decided, you know what, I'm going to be a female character this time,
Mhm.
and I think part of me got embarrassed because my dad at one point, and this was at the time when I had a laptop and everything was like downstairs, like our internet receiver was downstairs because we didn't know shit at the time about tech. Um, oh, so the only way, the best way we could get internet was by being downstairs. And so I was on the glass table and I was hanging out in some world, and I remember my dad coming over. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I immediately minimized it.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was embarrassed to see that I was posing as a female. I
No.
think it got to the point where I also wanted to be female, but I also wanted to, because I remember also in high school seeing all my, because I, for the record, a lot of my friends in high school were actually girls,
Hmm. That's cool.
because my dad was the head coach of the woman of the girls swimming and water polo team, and I, by the way, he's been there for years, so I knew a bunch of them
Mhm.
throughout the years. Um, and I remember when I was, I'll let you know.
Moo. 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 And a hydrate too. And squats. And stretch. Okay, thank you. Thank
Congratulations, you're
you.
making mommy do 10 tea bags.
No, yeah. No, I don't know.
Oh, right, this isn't Halo.
Mhm.
So yeah, as I was saying, when I saw the girls and how much fun they were having with each other and just the friendly interactions, I sort of realized that I wish I had that interaction.
Oh yeah, mood.
Mhm. I just wanted the more friendly girl, like just being friends in general reaction
Mhm.
or banter friendliness. It got to the point where honestly, you could put me in a room with girls and I could stay there the whole time. And this was back. This was, by the way, this had been a thing that I was able to do for a long time because of how many times I was around them in my high school days.
You just really got along well with that social
Yeah,
dynamic.
yeah. It's just once you get used to it, you kind of. At first, I was like, oh, I can just tune it out, but at the same time, you just get used to it.
Mhm.
Um, but I think what also triggered me wanting to be more trans. And by the way, I was more of an athlete during this time, so I think I had a lot of testosterone.
Hmm.
Testosterone. I can pronounce that right.
Yeah, trans girls don't need to be able to pronounce it right. Right.
Testosterone. Close enough. But I
What's
also
a
was kind of like,
Toblerone?
um, but since I was doing a lot of in terms of sports and being, around guys, male sports, that did not help.
Yeah. Okay, 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 now I will call you now. Thank you for the redeems. I did them all.
What did you want her to call you then?
Huh?
I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke playing on words.
Oh, a now and then sort of joke?
Yeah.
Okay. You're such a silly kitty.
um, but when I started to embrace waifus, actually it was during League, I think.
Oh, League of Legends.
Yeah, when I started to play League of Legends, I started to embrace the sort of slowly embrace waifus in general. Thanks, Ari. Um,
God, is being an RE main in League of Legends just a trans girl thing?
no, it's like Rosalina when I played Mario Kart with Lily the other day. Finally, I got to play with her, and she is good. Um, she made a comment that like almost every trans girl mains Rosalina.
To be
And I
fair,
don't blame her.
she's right. She's right, though. Rosalina is the most trans Nintendo character after Samus, and Samus isn't in Mario Kart.
Yeah, honestly, Mario Kart is probably the only game I can actually compete with Lily, or at least be on the similar level as Lily is.
Well, he's good at all the games I've seen her play. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lily's a gamer. She's a real gamer girl. And then I'm a Peach main personally. You know what? That's close enough.
yeah. When I started to embrace like the actual college culture and explore on my own as an adult and be exposed to that more, that's when I really started to expand. And I noticed that I was way more attracted to girl on girl hentai than lewd art than I was guy,
Yeah, same.
like heterosexual. And I think that also. Oh,
Like
hi,
I've
Kai.
Hi, Kaivis. Kaivis the
Yeah,
spider.
Hello.
hi, Kai. Hi, spoiler.
Hi.
Uh, uh,
How are you?
um, you don't sound like you normally do.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Why do you sound like Lily?
What? What do you mean?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Fuck you. God damn it.
I'm just a spooter.
God damn it.
Hi, Lily.
Hi.
Yeah.
The reason I realized it was Lily because I looked at the server list and it's like, wait, that's not right. She's in the same. She's in the spot where I think Lily would be, or similar to it.
Too
Actually, no,
true.
yeah, she would be in the same spot as Lily.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to come prank you. Bye.
Bye.
That was unexpected. Well, that fooled me. As I was saying, God damn it, Lily. I feel like that deserves to be clipped.
Probably. Uh,
But yeah, as I was getting to college, I embraced that culture more and the sort of getting to waifus more and more. And over the past decade, um, that's when I really started to care about waifus and be attracted to them. And it started to spread towards other games as well.
yes, the sweet waifu on waifu action.
Yep.
I've been
Um,
I've been shipping Diana and Leona for over a decade in League. A moo, another moo. Did I do that moo yet? I don't think I mooed that moo yet.
no,
Okay,
you did not. Because
okay,
the last one you moved, I stopped for you.
okay. I'm gonna moo the moo. Moo, 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 moo. Thank you for the moo. Moo the moo boo. Okay, waifus. We were talking waifus. Waifus with girl
Yeah.
cocks.
Uh, Moo, 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 the moo, boo.
Carol's
Thank
a
you,
good
mommy girl.
waifu.
She's a good mommy too.
Yeah, she's fun. Play together. It's just, you know, just not. You're not gonna see it on Twitch though. Not most of it though. Stop. Okay.
What if we continued? Because it makes you even look cuter.
Carol's fun to tease. He gets all cute and blushy and embarrassed. And then she acts like she wants you to stop. Or like she'll say like stop, but then she'll like lean into it and encourage you to do it more in like a really subtle way because she likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that about her. Um,
So waifus. So yeah, it carried over to other games to the point where basically any game I played, I would play the female character no matter how good or bad she is.
yeah, I feel that. So exposing me. But it's so fun and easy. It's free entertainment at your expense.
Well, do you want to expose something else, Uvo?
Um, I could take off my sweater right now, but you wouldn't see anything because I'm still invisible.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Drat. We missed the window for exposing me. It's like 3 hours and 46 minutes too late for that.
Yeah, exposing you on Lily's stream. So Lily doxed you completely. How could she?
She, oh my gosh, she leaked photos of me in my skimpy cow lingerie.
I only was that you in the bikini?
What? No,
Oh, was that Lily?
that was Lily.
Okay, for some reason I got confused.
Why would there
Like,
be a photo of me wearing a bikini that's not cow print? Use your
good
head,
point.
Minerva.
Good point. I think I just missed the context on that by a few seconds.
Sorry, Kuro. I was joking about those photos getting leaked. Lily didn't take any.
Yeah.
I took one of myself, but it is safely on my phone, not leaked anywhere yet. I don't want to leak that one. I want to get a better one before I show it off, because that one was kind of like just sort of like spur of the moment. Didn't really prepare for it that much, so I could do a lot better. Anyway, yeah, I felt so much trans positivity that I actually feel comfortable like dressing up
Same.
in skimpy outfits and teasing people about like maybe showing them photos of me in them. Like it's so empowering. Don't need better, I just need it. Um,
Kuro, are you saying you need something that you don't want to mention?
um, okay.
Are you saying you want mommy to put you on your knees?
Uh, all right. Let's ease up on the teasing a bit. We don't wanna go too far with our bullying on stream. Um, but yeah, Kara's fun. We have fun together.
If you ever want to struggle coming out, it does help if you come out online first and see how you feel, whether or not people treating you as a female.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the internet is a great place to just experiment with your gender if you're
Yeah.
unsure about it. Or like if you want to, but don't really have a comfy place to do it IRL.
And if you stream with me and you play games with me, and at the same time, you'll know that haha, my some of the stuff I've say and done are borderline TOS.
Borderline possibly violating. I might have violated TOS a few times. But I haven't gotten punished for it yet, so it's okay.
That's the thing. A lot of people say, "Oh, you can get punished." Honestly, it's more or less. I think it's you strictly will get banned if it's strictly explicit.
Yeah, I'm taking a tell, don't show kind of
Yeah,
approach to it.
yeah. It's one thing to joke about it. It's enough to actually show it.
Yeah, I'm the naughtiest thing I've shown on stream is my Halloween costume, and
I still can't redeem that. I still don't have enough points because I keep doing the Padaru one.
yeah, the Padaruan. Yeah, that's 12,250
And I can redeem
points.
that if I want to.
Cause 1225. Cause I'm clever. Katiana, hope you have a good stream. Date my sister already. Wait, your sister, you mean Neko? I'm already dating Neko. What do you mean? Or we call each other girlfriend and say I love you and you know,
Guess that's already somewhat dating.
uh, date her harder then? I will do something harder involving Neko. But yeah, I'll date her harder. Okay, I'll send her a really romantic Discord message right now. Uh,
Wait, is Carnivore one of the mods, or am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know. I don't remember. My memory's so bad.
That's what I
Um,
thought. For some reason, your name Carnivore just ring the bell. And it's like, wait, I thought they were a mod. Yep.
yeah, it makes sense. I'm the one person who has Carnivore's blessing to date Neko right now, and I'm like so honored.
I can't give you that blessing because you're my mommy, but I need to have blessings from you.
Yeah, I'm just a poly bitch. You have my blessing to fuck however many people you want. Like go wild, go crazy, go stupid, go horny. Go
I mean, do you really want me to have that blessing?
well, not on Twitch, but like Discord sure. Uh, just as long as I'm not getting punished for it, do whatever you want. Um, go else in our server. Okay. Okay. So yeah, sometimes trans culture is just being really horny for other trans girls, and it shows. And then nothing actually happens because we all live 560,000 miles away from each other.
Yep. I mean, if you want, I know a perfect place where you can see that Marina streams when she collabs with other VTubers, especially girls.
Yeah, we find
Yeah.
workarounds.
Oh
Like,
man, she can get really thirsty.
yeah. I respect that. I'm the kind of trans girl where with my HRT, I get like really horny for 1 or 2 days, and then I'm just like not very horny at all for a while until my next horny spike.
And you say that I have a bad influence on you.
You're you're just constantly horny. You're just like Scylla. You're just an always horny trans girl. Hey, wait, are your clothes possessed or something, Joe? Maiden Tree, hi, it's Trans Day of Invisibility now.
Which is basically every single day.
Yeah, except for March 31st.
Yep. And Trans Awareness Week, by the way.
And Trans Awareness Week. Okay. Okay. That'll be nice. I'll get to show my skin again. Oh, I just naturally exist like that. Did not know HRT would do that to someone. Look, hormones. When you change up your hormones with HRT, it's hard to predict what will happen.
Yeah, that's the thing that I have to be careful of because it will change vary from person to person. And what's even more variant is when you add something like ADHD into it.
Yeah. HRT might actually lower Flanerva's sex drive a lot. That'll be weird to see.
Well, it may lower my personal sex drive.
Mhm.
Even then, it's not that high because I'm stuck here alone in a weird place with no privacy. Besides the point. But
Yeah, okay,
Flan
besides.
sex drive might be high because vampire. Duh.
Yeah, my sex drive was like higher and more consistent before I started HRT, but I was also like on I don't know, whatever. I was
I've
just
heard
I was
I've
just
heard
hormonal.
people with ADHD and HRT has helped them, um, helped their anxiety, but at the same time, some of them have said that it hasn't affected them at all,
Hmm.
and that they're still on the medication.
Oh no,
So
one
I honestly have no idea.
one of the nice things HRT did for me was it got rid of all my acne.
Ooh, that might happen with me because I'm still struggling with freaking hives, and it's been 2 freaking months.
Yeah, I don't know if hives count as acne, but maybe it'll help.
It I well, I don't think it does to an extent. It's more of a rash anyway.
Yeah, I
But I
had
think it can. I think it can. That's the thing with between acne and a rash. I feel like when you have both, it can be hard to distinguish the two. Yeah, it's allergic reaction to a rash.
so HRT might not affect that as much, but like it did affect it for me.
However, hives can be triggered by stress, and so that might also help it.
Yeah,
So if HRT lowers stress, then it honestly might help out more.
okay. ADHD, I
But that's it.
understand completely, even the death knell of my social life for 26 years. Aw.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
carnivore.
Hives can be triggered by multiple things. Same with rashes.
Yeah, HRT, like, that was one of the first things it did for me. I used to have, like, a fair amount of acne. I was getting, like, prescription medicine to put on it to help it go away, but then I started HRT, and it was just, like, no more acne at all. Like, now the only times I get acne is if I accidentally get, like, some pizza grease on my face or some shit like that, and then, like, I have a little zit where the pizza grease got into my pores, and then it goes away after a few days. Like, that's the worst I can get, and I can just avoid that by being careful when I eat greasy foods. It's nice. It's really nice.
I think my issue growing up was the fact that I was so into like sports and just doing a lot of athletic stuff back then, and that I wasn't very sociable. Because plus, I'm also, mind you, when I was in high school, although I usually have my parents drive me around because we go into the same school, I didn't need a license. Um, but I live like 20 minutes away from everyone else
Hmm.
at at minimum 20 minutes away.
Uh,
So it wasn't like I could just go down the street or just walk 5 blocks or just 10-minute walk and oh, I'm at my best friend's house.
yeah.
It
I
was
grew
sad.
up in a neighborhood with a lot of kids when I was like really small. But then I moved to my parents moved and took me to another neighborhood, and there was like not much in the way of other kids around. There were like two other kids I played with occasionally, and I just became a shut-in from there. Hmm.
A hot shut-in.
I'll shut hot in your in. Shut up. That I didn't know what I was doing with that. Oh well.
Still can't get over Lily just coming in. It's like, oh hey, it's Kai. Wait, what? God damn it, Lily.
Yeah, she doesn't sound much like Kai at all.
No. It wasn't until you mentioned it's like, why does she sound like Lily? It's like, son of a bitch. I was like, that's the beat. God damn it.
Yeah, it's
Before she answers again.
she might.
She is lurking.
She we love our lurky Lily.
Hmm?
Our lurky Lily. We love lurky Lily. So yeah. Oh, he's cool. I cooked a pizza in the oven today and the bottom got kind of burnt and Lily was like, yeah, we have pizza sheets at work for that. I'll try to steal one. There's like a
Oh,
thousand of
yeah,
them there. No
yeah,
one
they
will
definitely
notice
do.
one
Yeah.
missing. So
I
hope
kind of, I kind of gotten as part of a preparation, because like I was saying, because I don't know, because as I was saying in Lily's stream, and Mommy, you actually know this already a bit,
Hmm?
unless you've forgotten already,
I might have
that I'm planning
forgotten.
to come out to my mom soon,
Oh yeah.
within a couple months,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
I need to prep on how, just sort of prepare on like plans on how what might happen and prepare for those possibilities depending on how she reacts.
Yeah.
So who knows? By the end of the year, I might be living with a certain person or two people.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. Except I might know because I'm a fortune teller, but
Also, you're going to be one of the first people that would know.
uh-huh. Cause I'm like your target person to move in with.
You're one of two people: Cosmic, you, and Cosmic.
Okay. Those are some solid choices.
Of course, there's also Lily.
Yeah, but Lily and I are a package deal right now. Hmm. Gosh, if you do it with move in with me, there's gonna be so much horny in this house.
Well, that's also I also got to figure out well, like what to do with HRT, and I also have to figure out like insurance shit as well.
Yeah.
'Cause I am insured.
Uh, do- yeah, just like check your insurance and see like how much trans shit they cover.
Well, it's not really the trans stuff is covered. I gotta make sure that it's able to be transferred because I think there is the same insurance, like the same insurance company also is in your state too. And I'm curious on how that transfer works.
Oh yeah, that's super important. You gotta make sure you keep your insurance when
Yeah,
moving states. I'm on Medicaid, so I would not keep it if I move states.
I'm not on Medicaid actually.
I'd have to
I'm
I'd
30
have to
years old.
reapply. Yeah, you've got like an actual insurance policy.
I don't even work.
You cut out a bit there. What'd you say?
Uh, and I don't even work full time, which is even more interesting.
Huh?
Somehow I was able to actually. Am I partially on Medicaid, but also under the company? I think so. I might be both, but I know it's mainly covered by the company.
Oh yeah, that's definitely stuff you should check on.
But as you were
Definitely.
saying, you were saying that you had a therapist that dealt with trans people. My therapist, I don't think ever has.
Well, darn. Ohio has actually been like a surprisingly good place to be trans, other than the lackluster Medicaid coverage.
Yeah. I will say that my therapist was actually this. Actually, my therapist was the first person that I came out as trans, like that I actually knew.
Oh,
I am not kidding. I like in terms of my immediate like social, excluding you and everyone else online.
yeah, we're talking IRL
Yeah,
relationships for
IRL
you.
relations. He's the first one.
Hmm.
This is something I'm hesitant to tell my sisters about too.
Oh no.
I think one of them would be okay with it, but I don't know about the other.
Oh gosh. What's your family like overall? Are they like, are they religious or conservative or anything?
No, they're not. I wouldn't say they're conservative. It's. I will say that although my dad's not alive, sadly, um, I think he would be probably be very supportive because when I remember talking to him, I felt like he was the one that sort of would let you stay as long as you were working towards something.
Hmm.
Like if you were in school and you were trying to work hard at a particular career and that you wanted to do it and you want to make a living out of it, he would actually help support.
That's some good dad energy right there.
And even if it took like several, like 5, 6, 7 years, I honestly he probably would.
You know, that's
And
lovely.
and I mean, even he and I know this, but once you're really good at something, if you're really good at it, you can basically almost make a living off of anything. Almost anything if you're good at it.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised on how much you can just make like minimum if you're really good at something.
Hmm.
But if you're not good, then good luck.
Yeah. I've thought about like trying to make like very briefly I considered like trying to leverage my fortune telling as like a financial opportunity, but like that's just not how it works for me.
That's totally fine.
Mhm. Dang. Oh my gosh. My tarot readings, I do them with assistance from the goddess of divination magic, and she is already like very overworked as it is, so I don't want to draw too much on her. Um, uh, and I'd show my appreciation for her too. She's great. Uh,
Yeah, the only person, because I remember you told me, mommy, that something about Lily's mom, but I don't think we remember her mentioning on the stream.
hmm. Lily's mom is not great, but
No.
she's definitely a lot better than her dad.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hydrate again. Okay. Thank you, Tenjian.
I can always hydrate this mommy if she wants me to. Not as much as she hydrates me.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I have had good parents, so my transphobia struggles have been like from media stuff that I internalized and need to get rid of. Although I suppose
Uh,
Lily had a lot of
uh,
that too. With
uh, Mommy Kuro, why do I need to be bonked?
why wouldn't you need to be bonked? You know how you
I,
behave on a regular basis, don't
I,
you?
When I say hydrate from mommy, yeah, I said that in a lewd sexual tone, but at the same time,
Yeah,
I mean,
Flan.
hello, it could also be just be wholesome milking.
Flan likes to like bite down a bit, so she's drinking my milk and my blood at the same time.
I
That's
mean, I am a vampire, so
she's a cat pyre. Her cat part craves milk, her vampire part craves blood. It's just a thing. It's just a whole thing. But I'm a cow mommy. I make milk for my daughters
Mhm.
and also my mamas. Dolly actually Dolly actually told me she's into that. That was a fun little moment. Yeah.
God, that would be a really funny stream for you to do. Not gonna lie, you doing a kink review stream on the tier list.
Okay, I'm down. I don't know if that's Twitch TOS approved, but I'm down.
Honestly, well, the thing is, I mean, Iron Mouse have done it. Actually, Iron Mouse and Nanners did it, and I know a lot of other VTubers have done it too.
Well, yeah, I suppose as long as we're not using explicit images on
Right.
the tier list, we can do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
also it's just like hentai. It's specifically like hentai tags kinks. That's it.
You know what? That sounds good. That sounds good. I kind of want to go on tier list maker and check if there are any ready we can just start doing on. Define
Define kinks.
kinks. Well, you'll
Mommy over
you'll
here.
see. You'll see if we find one. Um, okay. Let's see. What's this first result looking like?
Great.
Ah,
I'm like catnip for lesbians.
Neko! Neko, I love you. Neko, it's Neko. I'm gonna shout out Neko unless Flan beats me to it.
I can do it.
Too late. I did it first.
Fuck you.
She said,
Hi,
and I quote,
Nico.
I am Donkey Kong Country. Fun.
Oh right, you were doing that with Kingdom.
Fun. Hi, Neko. I've just been
This is the
talking
clip.
about my trans stuff.
Oh, also mine.
are you ready?
Yeah. Thunder has been talking to. We're both invisible because Trans Visibility Day is over.
Yes.
We have to go back to being
Yes.
invisible. Hmm.
Wow, all the clips are just lagging for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Please don't block me.
I don't know what's wrong with the guru. It's
Please
just
don't block me.
I
it's
used
just
earlier and we thought it froze. It didn't.
yeah, that's weird. Only laggy clips of Alfie going, yeah. But yeah, yesterday was Trans Visibility Day, yeah. And now it's over, so will the trans people go back to being invisible?
Queen. Yeah.
That's the April Fool's joke.
Oh, what's your freaking?
Yes.
Since
I wow Jinxie.
well, I'm gonna
April Fool's joke. We're all just Kitanu.
I mean, I'm invisible right now.
I thought you was gonna be like, I'm just gonna go black out.
You don't know what I'm doing with my fingers or my other extremities. You could
I'm
be
just gonna block
anywhere.
out for you guys.
The sleeves are just a suggestion.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make a reference to War of the Worlds,
This
but
is
I decided not to because it was a little on the dark side.
Yeah, I don't like dark humor. That's really bad at telling everyone what Trans Day is somehow.
It's transitioning from the next day to schools.
Yeah.
I was gonna say transition from the next day to another, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to get that out because it can be like this. Like I was saying earlier, it can be taken out of context.
Yeah. Neko, did you have fun with Donkey Kong?
Expand on.
Expand the dong. I said, it's when people come out and tell their stories and be very confident. Yeah, I told my story already. You missed it. I can tell it again. I'll re-summarize the important bits. So, so basically, so much. It's confused why Nico said that today was a trans awareness holiday when it's currently April Fool's Day. I think you've always are. Well, I don't have a ton of other things to talk about, and there are people here who weren't here since the beginning, so I'll just go over the important parts again for everyone. Because like it's a trans invisibility stream. I'll talk about trans. I got this huge trans pride flag where game capture would normally be, so we'll keep the trans train going. So yeah, there are a lot of trans people that realize they're trans when they're like 3 to 5 years old, but not my autistic ass. It took me until I was like in puberty to realize, cause pubescent me was thinking about sex like many pubescent teenagers do. Like that's sort of just an evolutionary thing that happens to a lot of us. And pubescent me was like, sex seems cool and I like girls, but I don't feel happy imagining myself in those positions. So it's like, maybe I'm just asexual. And then stuff happened related to the catastrophic effect high school was having on my mental health, and I ended up not being in high school anymore. So I had a lot of time for Homestuck RP on the internet. Because of course I was RPing Homestuck, because it was like 2015 and Homestuck was cool. Not 2015, more like 2013. I have trouble keeping track of times, but yeah. The year was 2013, Homestuck was cool. I was RPing online. And I was started to be like, you know, being a girl is cool. This feels a lot better. I like doing girl stuff with girls. And so and
Girl.
so then one day my parents sat me down and we had a very deep talk, and they told me that I'm trans and that they love me and accept me for it. Yeah, my mom went through one of my journals that I keep like my poetry and random stuff in, and she found some stuff I'd written about being more comfortable with like the feminine parts of my personality, and she just called a family meeting with my mom and dad and me, and I was like, we're pretty sure you're trans and it's okay. And it was like, yeah, I'm trans. I'm glad it's okay. And they were very supportive. Yeah, my parents were like, yeah, we know you're trans. And I was like, yeah, I am. And it was, yeah, that was a thing. Hand over the milk, insert gun emote here. Need my latte with extra cream. But my milk is for my daughters. My milk goes to my children. That's how milk is supposed to go. Yay, trans awareness moo. I am so much awareness, even though I'm doing this dumb April Fool's joke. But so much. But yeah, my parents. Wait, okay, I'm gonna do the stretch now, but yeah. Uh, Stretching. So yeah, my parents figured out I was trans, and they let me know, and they were supportive, and my mom helped me get like therapy, and my therapist helped me get HRT, and my HRT did some good stuff for me. It it cleared up my face acne, which was really nice because acne sucks. Like the HRT just like got rid of that so fast. It was so nice. It's a better joke than every single Discord server's fake ping joke. Yeah, I don't know why Discord servers do that. Like, Trans Day of Invisibility is just so much better. Like, it's a fun joke that everyone can have a laugh at instead of being annoyed about. Okay, and yeah, testosterone can seriously fuck a body up. Yeah. But so yeah, the invisibility PNG. Let's see. When did I came up with this idea like not even that long ago. Okay, so uh okay, so it was at like 6:40 p.m. on March 31st, and I sent my art person like my PNG person. I was like, "Hey, I need this by tomorrow." And he's like, "Yeah, okay." And he had it done like 10 minutes after April Fool's started for my time zone. Yeah, he's great. Mexican Panda's great. He streams sometimes too. He mostly does Killing Floor 2, and on Sundays, I think it's Sundays, he does his racing things. So yeah, glad your HRT original for you. Yeah. Yeah. I've got my T levels low, and I'm getting an orchiectomy on May 11th, which will help get him even lower because fuck having balls. They've done nothing good for me. So anyway, my parents were pretty supportive. My mom helped me with a lot of stuff, with getting through the process, getting through the therapy, and getting the HRT I need. And I've been on HRT for like at least 5 years, maybe 6. It's been a while. I started out with pills for like at least 4 years, and only very recently, like maybe half a year ago, I switched to patches because the pills weren't quite doing as much as I wanted. So now I just have like 2 estradiol patches stuck to my tummy at all times, which sometimes they kinda itch and you can't scratch them because the skin that itches is under the patch and you can't take the patch off because if you
Yep.
take them off, you can't really stick them back on. So,
Nope.
those
Yeah, that's one of the side effects for the patches. I read that it can cause skin why does this always happens on your irritability? It can irritate it.
yeah, since you struggle a lot with hives, I would definitely not recommend patches for you.
No,
Another 10 squats, okay.
that's why I haven't shaven my body in 2 months.
Oh gosh.
Because I already deal enough with scrapes at work,
Oh gosh, okay.
and I've seen it trigger like a few high bumps too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, squats done. A middle You really need to redeem the moo first so I don't have to be out of breath when I moo.
Mm.
Moo. 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 Moo moo. Wait for it. Moo. Okay, thank you for the redeem. My cousin uses the patches, very useful for people who have trouble remembering medicine regimens. Yeah, I didn't struggle at all with a medicine regimen. Like, I am in a pretty strong habit of taking my pills when I get up and when I go to bed. The patches are actually harder for me to remember because I have to do it like every Tuesday, but this week I did it on Wednesday because I forgot. I forgot.
One of these days, we should have mommy moo, but she has to do the moos in beat of a song.
Moo 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 moo. Okay,
By the
okay.
way, for anyone that doesn't know, that was Spice Girls.
Okay, back to story time. So, cause now we get to the actually like difficult part of the story again.
I wait, I can't say that. That doesn't work for that scenario. Whoops. Never
Um,
mind.
yes, this is serious time, so no more loot jokes until serious time is done. Cause like,
I was gonna make a hard joke, but I realized no, that doesn't
yeah,
work.
just please restrain yourselves on the jokes for now. Cause like, I want this to actually be serious. Cause it is. This is the part I cried about during the first time because like,
Mm-hmm. And this is why I'm here.
yeah, even with like my parents being supportive and me not getting harassed much, like I don't think I pass really. But I'll still like wear a skirt out in public and just no one here gives a fuck. Like I have been stopped once and asked about my dress and it's like just this, it was just this older guy in a wheelchair. He was like, "Why are you dressed like that?" And I'm like, "Well, 'cause I like to dress like this." And he was like, Uh, yeah, he actually liked that response. He was like laughing, like, "Yeah, ain't no one telling you what to do." And I was like, "Yeah, uh, yeah." So even when the one time someone actually confronts me about wearing a skirt, it goes well somehow. Um, but yeah, the serious part is that even if the people around me are decent at worst, they're all decent. And then some of them are really good, but like the real struggle is with the internalized transphobia I have from the media I was exposed to when I was little. Like one of the things I used to do was I would come home from school and I'd put on the TV and wait for The Simpsons to come on. But then, and I wasn't like super little, I was like, middle school at this point, at least. But I would wait for The Simpsons to come on because The Simpsons is a nice show and everyone loves The Simpsons. But before The Simpsons comes on, then the time slots right before it, you've got this one show called Two and a Half Men, which was absolutely extremely transphobic. And like any time trans women, transsexuals, transvestites even were mentioned, it was always in the like most derogatory way, and it was always used like, "Oh, gross, you got close to a transsexual. That's so disgusting. You're so lame for being into that." And then they're like, "No, no, I wasn't into that. Why would I be into that? I just didn't." Oh my gosh, it was awful. It was so bad. And, it wasn't even the only show, but it is definitely the most prominent example that comes to mind. It was bad. And that sort of stuff, that's sunk in. That, like, really gave me a strong impression of how society views trans women and, like, seeing us as being very undesirable and, like, no one wants us. Like, no one's attracted to us. That we're worth much less than cis women are, and, like, some of those ideas have still stuck with me in some degree till today. I'm still struggling to get rid of them. I still will have little thoughts pop up where it's like I'm thinking about, oh, cis women are like more desirable than trans women, and like those will pop up, and I have to be like, no, no, that's not true. I have to. I've been struggling with that for such a long time. And it really hurt my self-esteem so much when I was growing up. Like, I had supportive parents, but my mental health was absolutely in the dumpster for a long time. I was in my late teens, like mid to late teens even, I was very depressed. I was suicidal. I never attempted anything, but I was just, gosh, my mind was in some dark places. I thought a lot about how life wasn't really worth living if I couldn't be a woman, as because I know I am, and if I can't like live the life of a woman and be accepted as a woman and treated and valued as much as like a cis woman would be, it was just so hard for me. I was able to get through it, but I'm not completely over those thoughts either. They rarely bother me anymore because I've been surrounded by like so many positive people. And like I'm a very impressionable person. So like when people say such positive things about like trans women, I can accept them pretty easily. It makes it easy for me to take compliments, and a lot of people have shown me a lot of positivity, and it's really helped boost my self-esteem and put me in a good place mentally, and I appreciate everyone who's done so much. Like,
Continue.
Echo.
Mwah.
Mwah.
I came to say goodnight to you.
Good night, Echo. I love you
Got
so much.
work. I love you.
I love you.
Nighty night, sweetie.
Night night. I'm trying again. I'm gonna make gross noises into my headset microphone because I gotta blow my nose. Your body is just a shell. Don't let it define who you are. Instead, you define what it is. Yeah, that's very true. I've been able to recognize my inner beauty, and I know that when my body is dead and buried, what really matters, that inner beauty will be what carries on. And so
Come on, join us!
Ardarius, welcome to the Acolytes. Your fate is in good hands. You followed at a moment. Wish I could give you a hug. Hugs are nice. I do like hugs. But I just need a little bit of a cry and I'll be good. No, I think I've already cried all I'm gonna, unless I have to like go for round 3. I don't know how long the stream's gonna be. It's only been 2 hours so far, but uh, uh I missed our raid with Neko. Neko, I love Neko. She just hopped in VC to say goodnight, and she's such a precious sweetheart, and I love her so much.
Same here. I love her so much too.
Yeah, I'm, I'm like, so in love with her. She's great. Uh-uh. Uh,
I might as well adopt her as a daughter. That way she can actually be a sister. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna adopt her.
I know, but she's still like a sister.
You, okay. I will not define your relationship with Neko because I'll only define my own with her, and we're girlfriends,
Mm-hmm.
and it's great, and I'm happy. Would you like to love her less or more depending on how you would feel about my creation? I don't think there's anything anyone can do to make me love Neko less, so hit me with it. Do your worst. I accept it as a challenge. Ah, yeah, she's great. Is it okay for me to share something about myself? Yeah, yeah, it's okay to share things. Like this is definitely one of the streams where it is perfectly fine to just share some stuff, especially if it's like trans stuff, because this is a trans stream. The flag is right there. Links allowed here. Should I link it somewhere else? Links are not allowed here. You can. I don't know. I would say just post it in Discord somewhere, but you would have to join my Discord, and I don't want to force you to join Discord. Um, I don't have actual Twitch website open, so I can't take whispers either. I just have disembodied chat. Actually, I don't think you can do whispers through just pop out chat. I don't know. Um, I came out recently to my parents about being pansexual and poly. They took it surprisingly well. Despite that, I have issues with myself being attracted to males. When you talked about your internal transphobia, it reminded me about my own internalized fears. Yeah. Like, internalized homophobia is just as much of a thing, I'm sure. Like, I can imagine you've been exposed to a lot of media or even just people in your life who've said bad things about gay men. Uh, well, I'm assuming. I'm making the assumption because, like, not many women have issues about being attracted to males. So I'm sorry if I'm off base, but yeah. I joined the server. Okay. Uh, yeah, I see you. We're from Louisiana. It's as bad as it gets here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear it's as bad as it gets there. Yeah, Darius, you just have to like pick out a few roles, and one of them will give you access to the rest of the server, and then you can look for the personal projects channel and post it there, since it's your creation. Glad to hear, young. Yeah, I see. Salop joined too. Fun. Yay, people joining. There's some fun stuff in here. There's some fun stuff in my server. So I hope you enjoy looking through the channels. I'm especially fond of like the various art channels. Because there are some people that have made some really nice stuff. Rather comfy to listen to. I'm glad. Comfiness is like my only attribute. I am never not comfy. Like I get sad sometimes, and that's like the least comfy. I don't really have anger. Uh, it's I don't get excited easily. And I am physically incapable of screaming or screeching or any of that stuff. Just because I haven't done it in so long that I just can't do it anymore. That's like I can't even do it that much.
Mm.
Mm.
Scream like a cow. No, I'm kidding.
No. And
No.
yeah, I
I
enjoy
can
your
do it.
presence, Kit. You have a nice summer and it's super relaxing. That's good. I wanna be the kind of streamer that people can fall asleep listening to. And personal projects, okay, I'm gonna take a look now. Soundboard of SSR Neko out of context clips? Ayo? Ah, Salop. That's art of me. That's a little drawing. That's so cute. It's cute. Also, there will be a lot more clips coming soon, as I only went through like 4% of all the clips. Oh gosh. Um, I I don't know if I should mess with that on stream, but I'll definitely play around with it a bit later. Yeah, I'm Kitiano, the legendary boviner. I'm a trans woman. I'm gay. I'm poly. I'm lots of stuff.
I am so gay for mommy. You have no.
You cut off a bit at the end there.
I am so gay for mommy. You have no idea. Also, because I'm really freaking tired right now.
Yeah, I'm kinda tired too. But I did get some rest during Lily's stream. I was just like, just lying down on her couch listening to her talk about her trans story.
You were resting on the rest of the lilies, the rest of the lily flower bed.
Yeah, basically.
And she was
I
the lone lily, just not part of that flower bed. She's like a
yeah,
weed.
I was
No offense,
just
Lily.
I had her trans pride blanket. I was like relaxing with that over me to keep me warm.
That's not the one with the flat fuck Friday. Oh, wait.
That's a flag,
True. I
not
just
a
remembered.
blanket.
It's Friday.
It's is it Flat Fuck Friday?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. It's Flat Fuck Friday.
And you know what that means.
Hey, it's the Flat Fucks. Look at those. Look at those Flat Fucks. Gosh, I need to do my copy pasta I made a while ago. Let me check if it's still pinned. Lily's server. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, these. My flat fucks. My compressed fucking flatties. My super squished down gators. My inch tall wide ass reptiles. My fucking flat ass razor thin fridge fitting under chompy boys. You mean these unfathomably wide two-dimensional goddamn perfect product of evolution motherfucking that was and then it just cuts off. That's my flat fuck copy pasta.
Well, I'm flat.
You are flat, but are you fuck?
Well, maybe you should try and find out.
I, babe, it's 4 a.m. Time for your fuck flattening.
It's almost 2 a.m. Time to get railed. What?
Hi, Saints Neko.
Hi, Saints.
Happy fuck her ass Friday. What should I come into? You came into Flat Fuck Friday.
It's Flat Fuck Friday. Fucking this.
Yeah.
Yes, that is part of it.
Only 2 more days until Sucker Dick Sunday. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, is there anything I forgot to go over in the second telling of the story? Forget. Because I've told my trans story like twice now, with the second one being kind of a bridge, so I might have left some important stuff out. My memory's not good. High school really fucked me up. My memory's bad because of high school. It was so stressful that I just learned to forget everything that happened as a way of coping. And then my memory has just been terrible ever since. So yeah, if I forget anything, it's not because I don't like you, it's because I have terrible coping mechanisms. Rose sleepy and tired, she's gonna head to bed, you take care of yourself. Okay, wifey, I'll check up on you later when I get up. Okay, Kuro. I'll probably be asleep when you wake up, but I'll answer when I'm awake too. Have a good sleep. Yeah. I hope everything goes well for you too. And gosh, and I'm sure there's a lot of you in chat dealing with various types of things going on in life that aren't really easy. But now being okay to get a tarot card reading, I really appreciate you asking first. I am glad that you ask. I have had to step up my measures to make sure people ask first, so it's good to see it's working. Ah, fun. Kuro says you have to take care of me. Okay, but it's now a good time for a reading. Let me think. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, sorry, it's not a good time. But thank you for asking. It's I, I appreciate you. I wish I could do the tarot reading for you right now. It's just another time than yeah, Appaloosha's just not feeling too good right now, and I kinda need her. And she kinda needs me.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it because I'm a little tired.
Yeah, me too. Gosh. I was so out of it earlier with the Lily.
Yeah,
Just
you were. You were literally napping, and I asked Lily at times, "Oh, is how's Kit doing on the couch?"
wait, was I actually asleep?
She at one point she said that you're, that it looked like you're napping.
I mean, yeah, I know I looked like I was napping, but I don't think I actually fell asleep. But yeah,
But I think she was being. I honestly expected you to kiss Lily on the cheek several times for some reason.
okay. Well, the real loopy stuff happened before stream. We were
Context cycle.
uh we were Lily was showing me like Sonic crossover levels, and there was like a Sonic level with Yoshi mechanics, and I was like, oh my gosh, Sonic's laying pooping out eggs through his hedgehog cloaca. Nature is so beautiful. And we were both cracking up at that. Gosh, I barely even had a filter. It was crazy. Yeah, oh, that was a lot funnier in context, but whatever. I can't recreate the moment. All I can do is offer a pale imitation of what once was. We also watched the Daily Silk Song news. There was no new news, and that was the Daily Silk Song news. But yeah, another time. I'm gonna give Appalachia lots of love and cuddles and help her get back into a good mood. Because that is how our relationship works.
Where's my hug and cuddles and also
Come
stuff
and
that I
get
can't
them,
say on stream?
bitch.
Whoa, mommy, jeez, I will get them
Good. You're
and more.
yeah, yeah. You're gonna. Why did I do that? I'm gonna get loopy again.
I would be being high over being horny. What?
It's just sleep deprivation, just a little bit.
Get some sleep.
No, I'm not sleeping yet. I've only been trans for 2 hours and 21 minutes today.
Have you've been like awake? I feel like you've been awake for like mid day since last night.
Yeah, kinda. When did I even get up today?
I don't think you did.
Hold on. There might be Discord evidence of how long I've been awake. I usually can tell from when I post in the lounge. Let's see, when did I last post like a wake up message in the lounge? I feel like I definitely posted a wake up message.
I know, right? A decent sleep schedule
Uh,
for a VTuber. Those exist.
hmm,
Including.
hmm, hmm. Did I? Okay, I need to find my last sleep emoji post because I always try to post a sleep emoji whenever I go to bed. But um uh I'm a little bit concerned about how long it's taking me to find one.
Find what?
My last sleep emoji in the lounge.
Oh,
It was um oh my gosh, it was a I can't find it. I'm back on 3:30 and I haven't found it yet. How long have I been awake? Okay. My last sleep emoji was on 3:30 at 1 p.m. And then my last message for waking up after that in the lounge was um looking for it.
I know a
Um,
way I could search that really easy.
Hold on, I'm scrolling.
But there's a faster way than just scroll.
It was yesterday at 1:44 a.m. I have been awake 28 hours. 7 hours.
That's why I thought
27 hours
I
according
figured
to this
you'd be
log.
awake for more than 24 hours.
I
Get some fucking sleep, mommy.
Get some fucking bitches.
I have one. It's called you. No, I'm kidding.
Get
But
more.
now I'm no longer.
Share them with
Get
me.
more. I. Whoa. Oh, jeez, mommy. Fine. If you want me to get more bitches, I'll just use your Discord.
It- that is my bitch gallery.
Yeah, but I'm a mod, so.
Yeah, I only one reason for somewhat decent fun is strict work hours. I am disabled. I don't have a fucking job. I get welfare for being too fucking bad at working.
Well, I mean, you're working now as a streamer.
I am working as a streamer and I have earned one whole bit this stream. Doing so well. 24 hours, 27 hours of awakeness. Yeah, it's part of it.
I'm going longer.
Okay, so some stuff happened, okay? And I don't remember most of it, but some stuff happened. And like I was able to extend my awakeness by like chilling on Lily's couch and just like vibing and absorbing her energy, her trans energy, so I could do my own trans stream. Going rogue would take my internet credit card. I okay, I will spend it on Pop Tarts and Sun Chips and
And me.
yeah, and Flanerva. I'll just have her mail order tier shipped by Amazon drone.
No, she'll use the money to get me over there. That way I can be mommy's plaything.
Yeah, and you'll be shipped by Amazon drone. You'll arrive like all tied up in a little package, and it'll be nice unpacking you. And then
I could just ship myself because I can fly.
I'll fly then.
Yeah, I'll fly over there.
Do it. Do it. I got a bottle of lube, right? No, it's not in arm's reach, but it's like almost in arm's reach. Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
I'll freaking do it, and I'll make Lily watch what.
I Yeah, Lily will come be like, "Hi, Minerva," and she'll be like, "Oh, okay, I'll give you your privacy," and they'll be like, "Nope."
She'll give us her privacy, then she'll be outside the door, secretly coming at the same time.
You know, you would think that would happen, but Lily's just constantly tired. She would go take a nap instead.
Probably. I'm sorry, this turned from a wholesome stream into horny real fast.
Look,
Not sorry.
being horny for each other is just trans girl culture. We're just sharing our culture with everyone.
Unless you're Lily, then you're only horny for one person.
Yeah, Lily's like really fucking horny for Scylla though. So it's fine.
And say so when she's not around her. Lies.
Yeah, and mostly. I mean, she still gets a bit down bad for Hamu. Hamu gets more down bad for her, ironically. Uh,
Remember, in Discord, you can always search by user and by channel.
that search function is hard.
It's hard, but not the hardest thing.
Yeah, the hardest thing is my fucking cow hooves about to step on you. Crush you underfoot like a Lego. Under hoof, I mean. I've absorbed too much foot normative culture. It's poisoning my brain.
What if it's a kink?
Well, if it's a kink, then I'm kinky. And if it's not a kink,
Here I am, like half my eyes are freaking open because I'm tired.
your eyes don't need to be open. The only thing that needs to be open is your DMs, so I can slide stuff into them.
Yeah, slide stuff right now.
Okay. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm getting in your DMs. I'm sliding it into your DMs. There, it's in your DMs now. Yeah. You like that?
That's not what I meant.
You like that? Huh? You like that? You like that in your DMs?
That's like a name of Star Wars. I'm not gonna lie. Sit bad.
I'm laughing like a fucking gremlin here.
That was terrible gremlin noise. I tried to do fruits and I messed it up. I think we scared away people. Oh well.
Just um maybe maybe I say maybe a lot. I'm maybe just a little bit of a lot of things. I may be just a little bit sleepy. I maybe just a
I'm a
little
little
bit
sleepy and I gotta
loopy.
get up to work in 5-6 hours.
Oh yeah, you seriously need to get to bed.
Not until you slide something into me that I just said in DM.
Um, let me check let me check the DM. Um, okay, I'm going to read this verbatim to chat, okay? Slide something horny and big into me instead, ooh woo. That's verbatim. That's what Minerva DM'd me.
Chat, it only makes sense that a freaking vampire is horny because if you know vampires, you know how lusty we can get.
Yeah.
And we can get very lusty.
You get like you get like those turbo fang boners where like your fangs just pop out and you can't put them back away.
I will say, if you think I'm bad, you do not want to see how I would roleplay as a vampire bunny.
You're gonna be Panicula. I never read
Please.
I never read that book series, but I saw it around when I was in elementary school.
For those who don't know, bunnies in real life can get in heat and they can reproduce very fast, which is why Australia has had trouble before.
Yeah, bunnies.
Yeah, they can reproduce a lot during the year. I think it was like what, up to 6 times they can give birth.
Yeah, their
Like,
main survival skill is having lots of babies.
and that's why they had a problem in Australia, and that's also why that you do not want to see a vampire bunny combination.
But
Because if you role play as a vampire bunny, you're going to be the freaking horniest thing on this planet.
okay, but hold on. Being the horniest thing on the planet is cool, but can vampires reproduce sexually? Can
Yes.
yes?
Okay, here's the thing.
But aren't they
Um,
like undead?
Well,
They-
if you're referring to Twilight vampires, according to Stephanie Meyer, then
Why the fuck would
only
I be
males.
referring to Stephanie Meyer? Why
'Cause
would
she wrote
anyone
Twilight.
with any taste be referring to those vampires?
Well, the funny thing is, she said vampires cannot reproduce. So, well, fuck you, no. Um, it's also lore. So, and I made it official that Flan can get pregnant and reproduce. So,
Wait, but it, it if vampires can't reproduce, then why the fuck is one of the major plot points like Edward and Bella having a baby? Like that seems kind of contradictory if you ask me.
male vampires can reproduce. It still works for them, just not females.
Oh, okay. So it's like Bible demon rules. Okay, I
Yeah,
gotcha. I
which doesn't make
gotcha.
sense at the time.
Yeah, no, nothing in the Bible makes any fucking sense.
That's why I said, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Flan can reproduce. I don't give a shit
Yeah.
what anyone says.
You
It's my
know,
character. It's my lore.
that's so fair. That's so valid.
But it might be hard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll probably be hard. Your pussy's gonna be so erect.
Jeez, mom. I thought. Wow. Way to. Okay. I see how it is. By the way, this is after dark on Kitana stream, so sorry. Not sorry.
Look, I'm a bit sleep deprived. My filter is kinda shutting off a bit. I'm just letting it out, you know? Just saying the words that I got in my head. Left them speechless. I don't
Now,
know
the
how.
worst thing about this is this could all just be a giant April Fool's joke by mommy.
Oh my gosh, if this was an April Fool's joke, I'd be such a great actress. I don't know any actresses.
So, here's the funny thing about April Fools. My dad was one of those people that could see through like BS really easily.
Uh-huh.
Only once I can remember that he actually got April Fooled.
Uh-huh.
One of she's a few years younger than me. I haven't talked to her since a long time, in a long time. She was one of those people that for some reason one of her shoulders kept getting injured,
Hmm.
and so she was out of season a lot.
Mhm.
And because of that, she was able to skip practice. Well, one day it was April Fool's, and she was kind of pretending like her shoulder was hurting, and my dad understood. My dad, being the coach, knew and saw all of it, and she really played it well, like her shoulder was actually hurting, and that she couldn't practice. She played it off really well. As she walks away, she turns and tells my dad, "By the way, April Fools."
That's such a bad joke, though.
It's a bad joke, but she played it off so well that he believed it, and he was one of the type of people. Good luck trying to fool.
Did he think it was funny?
Well, no, he eventually realized that crap he got fooled and did compliment the fact that he got tricked.
Okay then. As long as that works out in the end. I
And I
don't.
remember laughing because we've been trying to do that for years to him, and it's failed every time. We've tried to trick him, we tried to mess with him, and it failed. The one time, and yet we know him best. Yet the one time, someone was able to do it.
Cool. It really was kind of lame as a joke, but good attempt to catch him in some way.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess if nothing else works, then you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just a cow. I just go
a
moo
big
and then
titty
eat.
horny cow, mommy.
I'm not even that horny right now. I just like talking sexy words. Gosh, my girl talk. Girl talk? Girl talk? Did I say girl talk? I said girl talk. We're girl talking right now. We're
Girls,
we're trans girl talking. We're talking about trans girls. Okay. Hey, Chad, don't you just love trans girls? Aren't trans girls just so pretty?
trans girls don't exist. They're already girls.
Trans girls are like a subsection of girls.
Trans girls are girls.
Yes, girls are
If
girls.
you're a girl, then you're a girl. Period.
Yeah, that's how being a girl works. If you girl, then you girl.
Girls.
But like trans girls though. Like it's like trans girls are girls and holsters are like minotaurs in a way. We're like a subspecies of minotaur.
Mm.
A subspecies. I can tell we're a subspecies because I fall into the minotaur stereotype of like wanting to live in a labyrinth. Like if I'm
I
ever
was about
playing
to make a
Minecraft
labyrinth
in any
reference joke.
context, I'm gonna be building a fucking labyrinth to live in. It's non-negotiable. I did it on Neko server. I need to play on Neko server again. I need to play on Tiny server too and build a labyrinth on that. That'll be fun. I'll have Tiny give me one of those catalysts of destruction things that just makes a huge tunnel all at once. That'll make my labyrinth building so easy. Oh, you can see I did that in Minecraft. Yeah, I built a castle. The only way to get in was to go through underground labyrinth. Yo, I love that. Except I would make an underground labyrinth and the only way to get in was through the castle. The castle would simply be a diversion. Probably filled with traps too, but only the castle. I don't want to damage my labyrinth with TNT and lava. I Speaking of Minecraft, I have been watching like a bunch of videos on YouTube about this one server called 2B2T, which is the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, which is what this one guy says during every single one of his videos about 2B2T, the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. And it's like some wild fucking stuff. It's like I almost want to get involved, but at the same time, I'm horrified of what could happen if I do. And I think I'm just gonna make the smart call and stay away from that. Hmm. I'll just keep to my safe private servers and build my labyrinths in comfort and safety and
And
underground.
am I gonna join those servers so I can build a giant, big ass mansion on top of the said labyrinths that people also have to go through if they want to get to the labyrinth to begin with?
You know, that sounds pretty poggers. I will come up and visit you in your mansion sometimes. Also, you still need to get to bed so you can sleep for work.
Fine, I'll sleep from work. Jeez, it'd be easier if you just, cuddled with me in bed and did something to me.
Yeah, it would be.
But we could do that in a DM.
It's not tonight. I'm busy streaming and I have like no energy. I could not type anything even if I tried. You saw the DM I sent you. That's
I
like
know, I
that's
know.
like
I'm
the
quick
that's like the
fussy.
sexiest thing I am capable of typing right now.
Chat, do you hear that? Kitano is more of a bottom right now, so I could just tip her over the bed or the couch and she'll be okay with it.
Don't tip the cow. I don't know if I could get back up with how sleepy I am. With how I'm not even sleepy at this point. I've worked back around to where my brain is like fucking wired, even though my body is exhausted. That's like I'm
Your
like in
brain is already
emergency
wired.
mode.
Anyway,
Uh,
I need to go to bed now.
okay, go bed.
Fine, I'll go to bed. Jeez, mommy, I'll go to
Okay,
bed. Tuck me in.
okay. Thanks for the alert,
Good
Arjarius.
night.
Good night, Flutter. I will eat you into bed. You'll move flop on top of you, and then you'll fall asleep from the concussive force of my big bovine body slam.
And something else that's really big and hard and long.
Yeah, it'll go up your ass or something. I don't know. I'm just.
Alright, good night.
Good night. Love you.
I'm happy to be here and support the mommy as she said some emotional thing.
I'm glad you were here.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. This has been the craziest 2 hour 45 minute stream I've ever done. It's been
Good
so
night.
wild. Good night.
Good night. I'll say that 50 times and I'd still be here. Good night. For real.
I'm just gonna shut up until you actually go.
What if I deafen and mute?
Okay, she actually left. Okay. I thought I would hear a notification noise from her leaving, but I didn't. So it's okay. Okay, sleep well, Minerva. I love you. Um. I don't know what I do now. Love you so much. I love you so much. But I don't know if this would be funnier if you could see my model's face or if it's funnier because you can't. I'm just it probably sounds so weird right now. I am not gonna watch this VOD back because I know how much I'll cringe. And also because I just don't have time to watch my VODs back, even though I probably should watch some of them back at least, but it's those were not words. So chat, how's everyone in chat doing? Any of you invisible trans people with me here in chat? I can't see you, so you'll just have to shout so I know you're there. Just say something. My sensitive cow ears will probably pick it up. I can detect trans from like 4 feet away. Maybe even further if I really am paying attention. I... Oh my gosh. I I think going to bed would probably be the smart idea here. Um, I need something. I need stimulation. I need enrichment noises to help me. Moo. 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 I'm just I'm just gonna moo. And then even more moo. And maybe I'll check if there's a good raid target, because I don't even know. I should finally plan to stream again soon. How soon are we talking? How soon? You mean like tomorrow night? The night after? Three days? 2.5 days? Saturday? Saturday. Okay. How many days is that? That's like, that's like 1 day. But I don't think you're gonna stream at this time on Saturday, so like 1.5 maybe? 1 1 3/4? Three, what's between 1/2 and 3/4? 5/8? Yeah, 5/8. I can do math. I, um, I think I can do math. Is that right? Is that right? Is anyone still paying attention in chat? I don't even know if anyone's still here. I... Yeah, holy shit, Unico's live right now. I... Yeah, I should raid someone. I'm like fucking out of it. I'm like so out of it. I will raid someone. I'll go eat another slice of pizza or something. And then I'll stay up for 6 more hours playing Skyrim. No, not 6 more hours, maybe I maybe like oh yeah, I just remembered I suck at time. Time is hard. I okay. Well, okay. I will embrace my invisibleness and fade into the night and then go do naughty things where no one can see me because I'm invisible. But if I'm invisible, then no one can see me anywhere, so I can do naughty things anywhere. I can I can go to the Temple of Mara and Riften and fondle the statues. I mean, most people go to the Temple of Dibella when they want to fondle the statues, but like, I've got a bit more refined taste in statues, you know? Yeah, you all understand what I mean. Uh, okay, 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 okay. Okay. You could read his Sunday too. His Sunday is cute. His Sunday is playing a game I don't know anything about. She's got one of those Oneson models. Um, okay. Oh my gosh, Marina's still going. How long has Marina been going? I gotta check on how long Marina's been going. Oh, it's 6 hours. 6 hours, dude. I could go for Marina, totally. Totally. Marina's very, very visibly trans, I think. But she's also already doing pretty well. But she's also doing trans Elden Ring. I can't make decisions when my brain is this out of juice. I need to juice me. I need to juice my brain. Elden Ring. Yeah, she's playing Elden Ring. Hydrate, okay, hydrate might help. It's just water though, it's not juice. Mm. Alright, let's go do our duty as trans and pay homage to Queen Marina. I don't know, I don't she's not a queen, she's just like a dom, but like, close enough sometimes. The point is, she's like a pillar of the trans VTuber community. So I'll go. I'll go. I'll go. I'll go. Alright, I need to actually remember how to do raids. Do I remember how to do raid commands? Yes. Thank you for the stream. Glad I got to hear some of your story. I did so much story. I did like almost 3 hours of just chatting. That's like so much fucking story. Although I did tell the story twice and get sidetracked constantly, but that's just how people tell stories. Um, mm, right, it's just left, right, right. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I'm just losing my train of thought a lot because I'm fucking out of it. All right, I wanna make a custom raid message for my transness. We're gonna do Um, we're gonna do raid message. Okay, custom raid message. There, happy Trans Day of Invisibility because it's April 1st, which means all the trans go back to being invisible again. I hope she gets the joke. If she doesn't, I'm gonna feel really silly. I already feel silly. I'm like super sleep deprived. Yeah, raid message. Just do whatever trans emote you have, but you can just unlock mine for 80 pentacles. Cute silly. You're goddamn right I am. My sense of humor is just injecting swears in places that have no need for swears. And it's just fun to be random with them. I feel like I said a lot of swear words. Like even more than normal. Okay, I need to do the raid message now. I need to not forget to do the raid message because forgetting that would be kind of silly. I mean the raid command, the raid command, the raid command, a commanding raid. Okay, raid created. Alrighty. Alrighty, I'm gonna send you over. Oh, thank you, Tenjin, and everyone who's lurking for being here to listen to me ramble about my experiences. I am gonna sleep. I'm gonna